And hello there, Gamer Nation. SKS here with a new series. One that's been asked for by many people. One that's surely to be wonderful, as you could tell by the awesome, real lifelike interpretation of Lisa Cuddy over here, who I totally had a crush on. Oh my god. I watched the house show just for her. I even looked for women in town that looked like her to try to date. There's not a lot of them out there, I just want you to know that. But let's play House. MD. What does the MD stand for? Major Dickhead is what it stands for. Well, here we go. This is how this game is. There's no real life images, it's all cartoons, and I'm going to do my best to make it sound wonderful. Well, that's all for Malaysia. Join me, Henry Richter, next week on Globetrotting, the show that proves that age is just a state of mind. Look at that smile. You can tell this game is going to be golden just from this point on. Look at that pose. That's how I stand when I teach. Well, that was a good show, right, guys? They're just like, yeah, look at that guy's soul patch. And he's like, oh, whoa, when did it get so chilly out here? Mr. Richter, it's almost 100 degrees. Look at douchebag McGee over here. Quit clowning around. I'm freezing. Mr. Richter, are you okay? Oh my god, it's a heart attack. Or diabetes. I bet it's diabetes. Yeah, Oh my... What is this? Okay, a bone has spurred through his throat and has closed his... Well, obviously it was that spider. Dude, you getting this? He's like, God, he's dying. This is amazing. Emmy time! Wow. So here we go. This is... I don't even know what to say about this. Oh, if you all thought Grey's Anatomy was bad, this game is just... The dialogue is terrible. The show is amazing. If you ever watched the show, I mean, I could name like all the characters. Hugh Laurie playing Gregory House was amazing. And then, you know, the other characters. But this game, I mean, any show that could take Kumar and, you know... Mike Tomlin, the head coach of the Pittsburgh Steelers, and put them in a show and make it amazing, and a guy that's like a cheap version of the monk. Yeah. Let's see. Dr. House, what's wrong with me? That's what I'm here to figure out. By the way, I loved you, $1 million baby. I'm guessing that's a funny reference. But look, he's in this sterile room that's supposed to be for, you know, him to keep him safe, and they brought his nasty jacket from Malaysia that he wore. Seems legit. Oh, examine the patient carefully and look for any signs of illness. Well, he's turning purple. Obviously, he has no sac. Select an area to be examined by clicking on the patient. Use the tools at your disposal to find all the symptoms. This should be amazing, because we all know that I'm a wonderful doctor, and there's not many things that I can mess up on, so... Oh, look, he's got this giant hazard sign, so obviously something is going on. Do we need gloves here? What? So, we have to pretend like it's a gas meter. Yeah, we'll fill him up. Oh, he has a fever, because I had... Could you really tell by putting those gloves on and then filling his head that he had a fever? Is there not other instrumentation in the hospital that would take care of this? Well, it looks like his abdomen's clean. Okay. Oh, he's got something on his leg. Can I... Oh, there we go. I can magnify this. Obviously, you cannot move the mouse or it breaks it. Oh, he has a rat bite. Okay. Oh, I have to look at his... Oh, shit. What the fuck? He's got like 10 nipples. Okay, so we gotta examine these again. What the fuck were you doing in Malaysia? Oh, those are tick bites. Try a follow-up question. Children. Do you have any children? Are they as wrinkly as you? 2 children. Why would you like to see pictures of my grandkids? Companions. Did anyone come with you to Malaysia? A lover, a pet, a combination of the two? Why is that important? You know, this guy's not really wanting to get cured because he's not answering my questions. Let's actually ask him about Malaysia. which is over in the Pacific. While you're in Malaysia, did you perhaps catch any of those trendy exotic diseases the kids are all talking about? They're trying really hard to get the house, like, delivery for being funny, but without his voice, which I'm sure they could have put more effort into this game, they don't have it. Once, about 23 years ago, I caught malaria, but nothing since. Oh, so Malaysia was the... Oh, okay. Oh, it tells me which tool. Well, this game just walks you through. On location. And what were you doing right before the shoot? Telling Malaysia kids to get off your damn lawn? See, they try. I was at the hotel going over my script. What have you eaten recently aside from prunes, which I'm guessing is a given? Ugh. I practically lived off bihun noodles and veggies when I was in Malaysia. Okay, so it didn't let me ask anything else. So let's listen to the wrong side of his body for his heart. Oh, he's having breathing difficulty. And a wheezy cough. Let's ask him about his poop. That seems like a good thing. Have you had no steady bowel movements in the last 24 hours? And don't be graphic, just a simple yes or no. What are you getting at? Damn it, answer the questions. Where were you when you collapsed? And don't say Florida because I despise cliches. I was in Malaysia, shooting an episode of my Emmy award-winning show Globetrotting. Okay, so I guess I'm... Look at that face! Did you see that face? Oh, wow. Watch how I throw this reporter off your scent. Oh, my lord. Hey, who cares if Henry Richter's a gay, Taliban-supporting, witchcraft-endorsing meth addict? Not me. Does he have a Baltimore Ravens shirt on here? But look, what... Look, they didn't even draw the guy behind him. You could tell they positioned that just so they wouldn't have to draw the patient again. What? That ought to give him something to write about. What the? Oh, a 71-year-old TV host is filming an episode of his show at a Malaysian temple when he falls unconscious. Hey, look, we have the cheap, we have the cheap monk. We have 13, who's some lesbian model. I'm pretty sure I've jerked off to her numerous times. And then we have Mike Tomlin, the head coach of the Pittsburgh Steelers. Which on this one is supposed to be Omar Epps, Dr. Eric Foreman. If you want to know the real names, 13 is also Dr. Hadley. And then that's Olivia Wilde for those of you. You can pause the video and go Google search her if you'd like. Probably won't come back after you do, but it's okay. I'm just saying. And then we have Peter Jacobson over here, who is Dr. Chris Taub. Whoa, wait, this is Henry Richter, the host of Globetrotting. Isn't that the show where the old guy investigates Mayan temples? Wait a second. Are they just considered Mayan temples if they look a certain way? Because he was in Malaysia. I thought the Mayans were in Mexico. And I may be throwing this out here because I'm a teacher and I may be totally wrong, that I just don't understand that maybe they call Mayans all across the world. I don't think so, though. I'm really wondering if this is just a big goof on the game or if they're just doing it to make fun of the guy. In other words, the ancient relic explores ancient relics. He's so nice. Okay, find the possible diagnosis that matches the word appearing on the whiteboard. Click on the word that suggests a diagnosis. Now, what you do here is there's going to be a bunch of floating words, and you need to figure out what this word is up here in the fastest time. Now, when I first played the game to make sure that it worked, I did this, and I found out that you actually get graded on how fast you figure these out. So, if you're wanting to actually mess around and see all this stuff, I don't advise it. And I'm going to try to rush through it so that we can get to the actual dialogue, because I want you all to involve yourself as much as you can in this. Look, it's 13. She's just got the I want to suck your old dick face. Mike Tomlin's like, hey, you remember the time I got out there on the football field and the NFL fined me? All right. I'm going to say it's Oh, it starts with the second word. Tuberculosis. Yeah! And the guy who hates fame-hungry celebs went out of his way to pick this guy. Why? It's clearly tuberculosis. Oh, this is the part of the show where they all guess what they think it is and House just makes fun of them. It's clearly wrong. Old Man River does not have tuberculosis. He's already been tested for it. Disqualified. Oh, so we get to play the game again. Oh, oh, shit, I got that one on the second one. Avian flu. Avian flu explains the coughing, the flu, and the chest pains. I can run a good defense with that as well. And he hasn't been tested for that. However, avian flu comes from the sustained contact with birds, and Parchment Face has not been around birds recently, so it is disqualified. Okay, how could he not be around birds? Oh, malaria. 13, malaria. She has no other explanation. She's just like, here's my boobs, which she doesn't really have a lot of boobs, but anyway. And she's like, malaria. How has he not been tested for that? Methuselah is a seasoned world traveler who has not been vaccinated for malaria. However, malaria explains the fever, malaise, and malaria. But nothing else. Next. This is the part where SKS fumbles through words that he does not know because he skipped through biology classes. Oh, this one's a big one. Let's see. Is it an ulcer? Thyroid. Ding fever. There we go. Ding fever. It's common in the rainy season in Malaysia. Yes, but ding explains a very few of Benjamin Button's symptoms. Also, it is usually a self-limited viral infection. What is the Malaysian word for next? God, he's such a dick. Ding fever. Thyroid cancer. No. Typhoid fever. There we go. Typhoid fever. No central nervous system issues like confusion or psychosis, which is a shame because a psychotic old man would be really entertaining right now. God, maybe I should have went to med school. Peanut allergy. What's this one? Penicillium marnifae. Penicillium marnifae. He's in Malaysia. He's bitten by bamboo rats. His immune system is already compromised by his advanced age. It could have lowered his resistance. Wow. I have no witty comeback for that one. Looks like Taub excavated a winner. Taub, do a lung biopsy to test the Penicillium marnifae. Whatever it is. I got a C. Hey, good work, assuming you have really, really low standards. Oh my god, even the grading is a dick on this show. Look at that face. That looks nothing like you, Larry. Oh my god, I'm going to put a picture right next to it so you all can compare. Okay. Oh, I get a score. 9 penalties. What did I get penalties for? It's bullshit. I find it very strange that Henry was just in Malaysia, a Whitman sampler of diseases, yet he wasn't vaccinated for malaria or typhoid fever. Something stinks here, and it isn't just Henry's colostomy bag. Ooh. Foreman, 13. Do a tox screen and test for malaria, typhoid, and any other diseases you can catch in countries where goats are a unit of currency. That's actually pretty funny. Oh, look at him here. So what is this now? What the... Really? We have you holding your arm out, and you're in a hospital. We're probably going to take blood. Relax. We just need to run some tests and see what caused your episode. Episode? You know, I've taped over 1,000 episodes of my show Globetrotting. Very impressive. Now I'm going to draw some blood. No big deal. I'm going to make a fist. He's been sitting here for like 5 minutes with a fist. Come on, Mike Tomlin. Ooh, we actually follow the procedures for drawing blood. I'm excited about this. Pick up the tourniquet and wrap it around the upper arm. Make sure it's tight. Ah, look at that. Palpate the upper forearm by clicking on it. This will make the vein more visible. Ah, look at that. Just rubbing it. Stroking it to make that vein pop out. Oh, yeah. Use an alcohol swab to cleanse the area. Alright. Carefully place the butterfly needle on top of the arm and insert it into the vein. There we go. Insert the needle by clicking on it and sliding. Can I do this like really fast? Oh god, it accepted on this game. Now remove the tourniquet to allow blood flow. Pick up an empty vial and insert it into the end of the butterfly needle tube. Well, that was way too easy. Grey's Anatomy gave me more grounds to mess up. I like jamming them in the arm to where it like... But we have to accept House for what it's worth. We're getting all this blood now. I'm sure there'll be a mini game later for this. It's like we're 14 minutes in, or something like that, and we're taking blood from patients. I call this a win. And it's the Pittsburgh Steelers sponsor doing it. Remove the butterfly needle. Are you not supposed to, like, put something up here to keep... You know... Affix the bandage. Okay, you were just going to put a band-aid. Oh. Ah, look at that animation. That is amazing. Enough blood has been drawn for the testing. No, I'm just kidding. I got to jab you again. See, no big deal. Look how happy he is. He's like, you fucking took my blood. God, I love you. He's happy too. You got that right. I was once bitten by a cobra. I was bitten by a cobra once. That was a big deal. Thing had more venom than my first wife. Uh-oh. God, it's Dr. Cuddy. She is so hot. If you're a viewer and you look like her, you need to message me ASAP. Can I help you, House? Look at her. She's like, look at me. You can help me with that giant package in the corner of the room. What's in it? I'm afraid that's none of your business. Now can I help you? I need your permission to do a biopsy. Okay, what kind of biopsy? A biopsy on that giant package in the corner of the room. I want to take a sample from it and find out what's inside, because you won't tell me. Look at old man Kane here. Goodbye, House. Wait, what did you even come in here for anyway? A patient in a clinic, a UPS guy, threw out his back carrying this giant package to your office. When I asked him what was inside, What did he say, House? He marveled at the array of sex toys that I'm going to tell everyone is in the package, unless you tell me what's in the package. Will you get out of here? Oh, and we're back. So we got Dr. Taub, and where the fuck did he come from? Wow, it's Dr. Chase. Like he wasn't even in the room guessing, and now we just picked him up and he's going to do blood work? So what is it you're all doing here? We're going to... PewDiePie! Jesus Christ, look at that face. He's just like, hey there, bros. We're just going to take some blood away from you. That is so creepy on so many levels. I can see the inline that they drew on his ear. Wow. Wait, before we go any further, can I just say, I grew up watching your show. Caught it every day on the YouTubes. Brofist. Okay, enough of that. Why, thank you. I hope I never have to see that again. And there we have Taub. He's going to be a dick, too. How touching. As I was saying, we're just going to perform a lung biopsy to test for Penicillium marnifae. Just take a deep breath and relax. You know, like in that episode of Globetrotting with the Burmese python. You saw that episode? Saw it. I memorized it. Now just relax as I insert my penis into your asshole. Oh, wow. Oh, what is this? Use the bronchoscope to explore the patient's lung passages. Oh, okay. Slowly move the bronchoscope through the lungs with the arrow keys or by clicking the on-screen arrows. I could use my keyboard. I'm excited. Biopsy anything that looks unusual by clicking the extraction button or pressing the space bar. Oh, okay. So I'm looking for things that are out of place inside this dude's body. Oh, that looks... Yes, he has herpes in his lung. I'm sorry to tell you you're going to die. Nothing good will come from this. Obviously, I'm running into the edges of his lungs and they don't care. And we already know there's 10 anomalies. If we already know there's 10 anomalies and we're that advanced, couldn't we just take them all out at once? Looks good to me. One more anomaly. And we're all done, right? All anomalies in the area found. Let's move deeper into the lungs. His tonsils look terrible too. He should have those removed. Oh, whoops. I totally just hit the wrong button, and I think I was penalized for that. Great. So if you cut on somebody's lung in a place they don't need it, evidently that's frowned upon, gamers. Who would have thought? Oh, good lord, he's got two right next together. It's like, sir, you're in Malaysia, and you have nipples growing inside of your lung. I hate to tell you, but this is a bad sign. I don't even have to be a doctor to tell you that. Let's see there. All anomalies in this area found. Let's move deeper into the lungs. So now we're at the bottom of the lungs. We're deeper, but yet this thing is going up. I just pointed up in my room just like you all could see that, gamers. So I guess I'm continuing my... Oh my god, the time thing is going down even faster. I'm trying to hurry. I'm sorry I'm not good at this. I almost missed a nipple. Maybe when I hit the sidewalls, it takes off time too. Okay, one more. One more. Come on, be up here. There we go. Yes! Woohoo! All anomalies extracted. I always say work smart, not hard, but you barely did either. Thanks, Dick. I had one penalty. One penalty and I get a B. I'm flipping you off, House. That face. See, Henry wasn't so bad. It looks like we cut his spine and he has no movement. He's just slumped over. And he's like, I did that with my eyes closed the whole time. It wasn't fun. Now what? Now we'll send off the biopsy to the lab and wait for the results. Oh, it's 13 and Pittsburgh Steelers. That's Henry's blood? No, it's somebody else's blood, bitch. We just brought it in here. Yep, we just did the talk screen. Ready to do the CBC? You know, when I was a kid, I really wanted to be an astronaut. That wasn't going to happen because when you were a kid, it was probably the 60s and you're African American. We know that. Really? One day I saw this show on a TV about astronaut training where the guy was strapped into a centrifuge. I got nauseous just watching it. Let's focus. We've got a CBC to do. Okay, Pukey McGee? Aw, 13. They're trying to give you comedic lines. Use the centrifuge to separate the blood components for this sample for testing. Spin the centrifuge in a circular motion. Maintain optimal speed indicated by the green area on the RPM gauge to let the centrifuge... So wait, I've got to spin this? We're in a high-tech advanced disease hospital, and we have to manually spin this shit because the machine is not advanced enough to do that on its own. Why can't I just hit this play button over here? That's bullshit. I know this is not spinning the way it's supposed to. The sample has been separated successfully. Oh, I get a grade for that? Okay, great job, but wipe that confident smirk off your face. Thank you, Dr. James Wilson. Why does everybody have their head cocked sideways in this game? Is it because they couldn't fit it up here? They drew his body too big and they're like, fuck, we don't have room for his head. Let's lean it. Come on. You've been doing great lately. If you need a consult on anything, I'll be happy to help. I'll lend you a helping hand while you do these lab procedures. That should help you get them done much faster. Okay. Process the blood sample with your blood analyzer by adjusting the valves and motors as indicated. Click on the valves. Oh my lord, I think this would be the last thing we do before I end this video. Click on the valves to toggle them between open and closed, and spin the motors by drawing in a circular motion around them. Detailed instructions will be displayed at the bottom of the screen. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, we got 12 things and 4 spins. Open valves 1 and 4 to permit the blood sample and cyan reagent to flow into the system. Okay. Make sure valves 9, 10, 11, and 12 are closed. Make sure 7 and 8 are open. Spin motors A and B, keeping them... Oh my god. Okay. Oh my god, B is not wanting to go. Yeah, close 7 and 8. Open valve 11. I feel like this is like Bedrock and we're the Flintstones. And we have to do all this. You know how they're cars? You had to like rub your feet on the ground, you know, run to get them going. I feel like this is this type of hospital. Close valve 11 to prevent backflow. And open 12. Spin motor D. So we have to spin yet another motor. Okay, doing small circles is obviously not working as well. Come on, blood, get up there. God, I'm fucking amazing in doing blood sample test. Blood analysis complete. Keep it up. I'm going to get you a mug that says World's Greatest Doctor. This is amazing. We're barely into the game and it's got witty dialogue. But alas, Gamer Nation, we must come to an end of the first episode of House. I hope you're enjoying this as much as I am. I feel like I've laughed way too much playing this game. But that could be said when games are terrible and we all are cocking our heads to the side as we watch this. Even his fish trophy in the back is cocked sideways. Even this trophy is like obviously levitating and pointed toward the side some. They just like turn the whole picture. That's terrible. Anyway, as always, thanks for watching. I hope you liked the video and I will see you next time. Good night, gamers.